Testing 1 2 1 1 2. Testing 1 2 1 1 2. Well, good evening, me old gaming darlings, and I hope you're all keeping well. I am, of course, doing another live stream today for you lovely people. And of course, if you're new to this channel, I'm RyuGamer88, and welcome to another live stream of where we are going to be continuing off with pulls. But we're starting where we left off through, which was, of course, in chapters, in chapter 4. Where we just got to the end of chapter 3, and by God, I wasn't expecting a bit of a maze with the saunas, and I tell you what, it was a nice change of a touch from having to just excavate, but having to go through all the different walking, paddling pools and deep pools. And some of it was a little bit claustrophobic, I'm not going to lie, especially with the rubber ducks that did, of course, made me scare myself a little bit, I must admit. I really do must admit, it did. Oh yes indeedy. Oh yes indeedy. Sorry, I was just showing up to this Discord channel. But of course, as you all know, by all means, if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. And of course, we will, of course, you'll be helping through the growth of the channel. And of course, the more people get to enjoy the content. But of course, at the same time, feel free to leave a comment as well. By all means, whether it's in during the live or after as it goes live through the scheduled videos, by all means, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. However, of course, if you wish to support RyuGamer88, tipping isn't required. But of course, if you go to the top screen, the top monitor here, where there's a direct link for the Steam Elements tipping link, and by all means, you can tip Rear Gamer 88 channel via here, or if you go into the link of that's provided in the description video, or to the main page of Rear Gamer 88, then by all means any tip amounts that you send through will of course be most appreciated. But of course, without further ado, my old gaming darlings, let's kick this off with chapter 4. So 3, 2, 1, lock and load, Rear Gamer 88. Rock and load. So of course, it looks like a metallic slum. It really does. It's all dark behind us. I say it looks all dark metallic slum. But I think it's just like they've made. I think this is more like a sauna where it's all wooden platforms and everything else. So this is definitely going to be fun. And I can imagine this being more confusing as you try to go through. It looks like we've got to go through here. Oh, it is indeed. It's a little bit... It's a weird sauna. Well, it looks like we're going to a normal swimming pool. I say, defy the word normal. It's a little bit worrying at the light at the very end of this pathway because it makes it look like something's coming straight for us. At the same time, don't jinx myself. So look, what on earth is that to the right? I dare ask what that is to the right. But it looks like to the left here there's like a walkway bit. Or but you can't exactly walk on. That's weird. Oh, it's a rail, is it? Well, that'd be... I'm not gonna lie. Staring something like that in the dark, well, with some lighting, does feel a little... I'm still a bit confused why we've got normal housing windows, but I know that's just me. No, you can't exactly go inside that. I hope that thing don't move and bite me. I really do hope not. No, I think it's just a mark. There was something else over to the left, so I am gonna check this out first. I'd say there's some form of normality over there. Without being too judgmental. Clearly we can't go up there. That's blocked off by a huge head. Is there anything over here? Is that flamingos over there? Poo flamingo. Purple, purple flamingo. Are they purple? They look purple to me. They don't look as pink. Then again, I suppose they can come in all sorts of colours. So there's nothing really... Because I thought you could go onto the other end with the flamingos, but obviously that's not the case. Especially if that's all railed off. Oh my. Good lord. I'd hate to be trapped in there. I'd have a hard time in getting out. There's a stairway, so I'm curious to whether do I just go straight up or should I... Maybe I should chance it of just going straight through this way here. That's a massive walkway. What is this exactly? Is this going to lead me to where I think this is going to lead me? said look behind you. There's nothing behind me. Please do not scare me at this time. Please, for the love of God. Do not. Or have I really underestimated this game to think that there's going to be something? Ah, okay. So this is basically going around here. Is there any doors to the left? Interesting how that one, this one is the only one that doesn't have a toilet roll so far. So I'm wondering if this is a signal or something. I'm going to make a note that in case there is a random puzzle. That one's not got a toilet roll. Has a no roll. That's just no good. Oh, there's a slide. I want to ride on that, please. Hey. Or maybe there is more to it. Nope. Is it up one more? There's got to be a way to get to that red slide. I want to ride it. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Now I've really got to find out where that blue one is. Ah. I know I'm taking the mick with this, but... Okay, maybe you can't go for the blue one. What happens when we go to just the one on the red? That's a massive pole. Well, here we go. Whee! Loving how all the music is flashing. Maybe the way to go for the blue water slide is up through here. I could be wrong. Anything through here? Flipping out. That looks like an elevator. I'm not chancing that. No, sorry. I am not chancing that. It seems to be like all about just stairways. Hold on, where did I just come from with that? Interesting. Ah, okay, no, that's fine. I thought I was getting myself lost a little bit. I think I'm going to go straight forward here. Then do I try going forward up here more? And a toilet randomly over there? Weird. This thing's got a this has got to be the most random toiletry settings I've ever known. Because now I'm really keen to find this upper bit of the... Oh, I think we're getting closer. Oh, is that a sauna? That wasn't a sauna, but... There is a blue ride. Oh, do I? Oh, no! We're going to do the blue slide. Whee! And bang into the wall. Oh, that's a health and safety hazard, I know. It's not going to make me go that way round, surely. Ah, that's right. Go up through here, and then it's up through these set of steps. With so many shut doors, you'd be lucky that you're not required to get any keys on you. Thank goodness for that. As soon as we get to the very top of it, and then for around here, no. Straight through at the top for a level here. Okay, now we can go through that clouded area. When I did the clouded effect, I actually thought we was going for another sauna area. I don't think that's the case. I think that's just a smoke and screen effect. An area that you're supposed to go through, I guess. What is that gigantic? No! What on earth is this? That looks like a water slide that goes straight into the statue's mouth? That's crazy! You can't really see much of the colours because I think they've done it the whole time on purpose, but you can't get out any of the sidings. Jesus Christ. Wow. Seen it all. Well, supposedly. Ooh, that is the situation. We go for the right or for the left. I have a gut feeling we should go for the one on the right. The face a bit brighter, kind of makes it feel like a more correct location. Ah, that's just a bit of trickery. Ah, we was meant to actually go for this one right here. I must admit, when you're going through all of this, it does feel therapeutic. I suppose that I'm not stressing myself out of it because I'm just talking to myself quite a bit. What on earth is that down? What sort of stairways? Ah, that's just random darkness. Pretty sure that is the case. I am not going to try it. But I'm more impressed with this over here. There's like a load of conjoined statues. I mean, if I'm being honest, it's a bit weird. I'm not sure if there's an articulate meaning for this. probably is. I'm just not clever enough to suss that out. It's pretty impressive, you've got to admit that. Oh wowzers. Oh wowzers in pyjamas. Well, there's only one way to find out. But I think this is going to be the water slide that's going to make us go through the statue's mouth. But if we don't come out alive, we all know where this is going. But anyways, 3, 2, 1. Daddy Ryu! Oh, well I was meant to. Was it not meant to be? Oh, there we go. A slight failed attempt. Whee! I don't know where I'm going. Whoosh! How childish do I feel? Quite a bit, actually. Well, this is something rather interesting. Yes. Yes, indeed. But, a bit confused because it looks like there's no way of getting out. Oh, wait, hold on. What's that over there? Apart from all the... That's very random, all the bricks. But it looks like you've got to go through this doorway here. Would I say this game is difficult? I'm going to honestly say no, because if you love exploring and you're not too scared of enclosed mazes or anything like that, then this will be definitely your cup of tea. I mean, I find it quite relaxing. The scenes do make you jump, but not from borderline of like, oh, close to having a palpitation attack. Nothing like that. There sure as hell need to be more games like this, and if anybody's interested of recommending me to any similar games like this, then by all means do let me know in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to look into it. Oh, is there more water slides? Oh, please, let's go on the water slides. Oh, there's 3 different ones. Right, which ones do we go for? Red, yellow, or blue? Or blue, yellow, red? Which one should we go first? I'm going to go, out of 3, I'm going to say the blue one. I do love the water splash effect of it. It does make me laugh. Okay, so the next one, we've got to do the yellow one. And away we go! And then we should go for the red one. And let's make this one count. Geronimo! Whee! I'm such a big kid. Definitely big, yes. Ooh, now I really want to go up from that walkway here. I wonder if we can. I just hope it's not dead end. But at least there was another part that looked like. That's interesting. Oh, that's if we went up down that way. Ah, that's clever. It's very clever. Well, I think we're going some places. What is this? Oh, that's a diamond. Oh, there's 2 diving boards. Well, where were they exactly? realistic. That water in this pool looks absolutely shallow. And if somebody decided to jump through that, they're going to snap their legs. Which is why I'm going to do it right now. Guys, do not try this at home. Come on. Boing! Whee! We landed on the rubber ring, so that's fine. No injuries to claim. No injuries to claim. So I think we should actually continue through to the back room here that's all lit up in blue, because I think, ooh, that's interesting. Run straight through. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep on swimming, doggies. And yes, I know that's not how it goes before anyone gets up on it. No, that's not how it goes. This game's got a weird obsession with toilets in this, but what the heck is that thing in front of it? Is that like a... Oh, it's a shower! Well, that really takes the terms of having a shit and a shower at the same time. Just hope you don't fucking... Well, shit, and then of course nobody wants a floater, and I'm sure this this Liminal hotel in the building don't want any floaters around. Surely nobody wants that. Why is that dark on the left hand side? That's a little bit creepy. That is creepy, I must admit, this is really creepy. Wow, wow. It's an interesting building type. It's all wooden. All brick and wooden. Kind of like you're walking in through like a library hall or something. Kind of like the penthouse type of swimming pools. The whole things. Sort of, the music a little bit, not sure why. But no, there's nothing behind us. A little bit concerning of the build-up music, just a little bit. Would I swim in this? Possibly. But the question is, will you guys be swimming in a place like this? Leave a comment in the section below. Or drop a comment. Don't be shy. Well, I think we're going in the right place. Not seeing any barriers that's stopping me from... Wait, what the... Why is this so hollow? Like, no... The heck? We'll talk about building transformation of diversity, one and the other. Ooh. I'm not going through that. I don't want to go... Do you know what? This is probably more for the older people that probably video games back like 30 plus years ago. But did anybody ever remember an arcade game called Marble Madness? and you basically played as a blue or red marble, and it was like it's one of the weirdest asymmetric views to get from point A to point B. I mean, it's that kind of style of a walkthrough that it makes me think vibes of that. It certainly does indeed. Do you guys remember Marble Madness? I think it was out for the Sega Master System, and then it came out for the Mega Drive. But if you remember Marble Madness, leave a comment below. Certainly would love to play that game again. If it's easy to get hold of a copy now these days, it's more hard to get hard physical copies of retro games now. Right. Right on. I don't think we can we? I don't think we can. No, we can't. Strangely enough. So we can't go through here. We must have to go through this way down here. Must do. And then through this little walkway here. Please tell me that's not expecting me to walk up that way. Oh my god. That's going to mess up my my balancing. Oh my goodness me. Oh, this is something that I would have trouble with. Suppose I've just got to look up and not down. Okay, wow, okay, that was a little bit... That was something. Like a glass window. Yeah, it's all glassed off. Interesting. Did we just come through that way? I think we did. Ah, now that's clever. That's clever. A bit off centre, throwing me off a little bit, but clever. I'll give credit to the developer for this. I truly would. Oh my. The heck is that down there? Looks like a monster of some sort for the way. Look at the hands there. Is it? Oh my. I was expecting us to. I'm hoping it's not going to go horizontal like 90-degree turn. I'm hoping it's going to make us naturally walk up to that wall, and then we'd be able to walk down and straight off like that. That's what I'm hoping for. But if not, we're kind of screwed for an alternative. But let's give this a try. I'm not going to run, I'm just going to walk it. Oh. Okay. That's... Why does that look like it's trying to reach out for something? Is that head looks like a lion's head? Not a lion's head, like a... It's definitely an animal's head. But the torso and arms and limbs is all human. Interesting. Oh, have we got to go? Flipping out! This is throwing me off. Oh. Oh my god. That's really throwing me off. Don't get me wrong, I love 3D puzzles and that, but if it's one where it's like that illusional walkway through. Damn. Good lord. How does it make me go? Oh, Jesus Christ. But anyways. Looks like we've got to go up through this way. Conveniently. And then I'm hoping there's no thing through so we can go that way. This is really testing. This really feels so weird. I can see why it's labelled as a psychological horror. Because you think mentally you're going to fall straight through. Oh my Oh my god. I need to stop for a minute. That is freaky. Oh god. Oh my good lord. And I tell you what, for a game that is under £10, this is really worth it. I'm loving it, I really am, but this is really knocking my fears of balances and everything else, but in a most enjoyable way. Could you? It is said that it's VR compatible, and if somebody has able to do this in VR, please share your thoughts if it's worth the VR mode, because I can imagine the mentality stress that this can have when you're going through. No, not another. Flip it! Oof. No! It's really trying my patience. Oh my god! Oh my good lord! And if you've had a few drinks, I'd avoid doing a game like this because it's really going to make you feel nauseated. I can imagine it. This could cause that effect. Why the flipping hell am I going through this way for? They really are throwing it out. They really are throwing it out in the last couple of chapters. They really are. I'd say that chapter 2 was a little bit too repetitive of number 1. Bigger version of it, but too repetitive. But each chapter going along through, and I kid you not, each chapter going along through, they've upped the game for where they added the sauna effect, all the different water slides, and then the mixture of darkness and an illusion of walking through hallways like this, where you're going from like one to another. Oh my god! Like, oh goodness me! Looks like we've got to go down that. It really does look like we've got to go down that. We can't climb up. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. Anyways, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bring the game at 88! Oh. Wow. Well, I didn't die. It's amazing how you can get to new heights. Oh my god, how do I get out of this? Oh, there's steps. Oh, there are steps. It looks like we have to... No! That looks so much fun, but scary at the same time. Where on earth does this water slide lead to? Oh my god. I can't get a clear viewing where this leads at. Oh, right at the bottom there. Ah! At least this looks like more fun. Ready? Whee! Oh wow. But what's with the Scout Hut logo? The Scouts logo. It looks a bit, but it's like the upside down version of it. But it's the weirdest of colour choices. Like a combination of mustard and lime green. It's like going into someone's house? No. No, it wouldn't dare do something like that, would it? Oh wow. Where on earth are you supposed to... Are you meant to actually go into that? It looks it. Oh goodness me. directional choices. It looks like we have to go to the right. But I'm curious if you go underneath here. Oh my god, talk about claustrophobic. Oh, is it going to stop us? No, it stopped us. Oh, thank goodness for that. Could you imagine if you got stuck in a tight space like that, filled with water, or you drowned? No, hold on, whoa, stop right there. Stop right there. That curves all the way up. Oh, just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. That just throws me off a bit. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take this nice and slow for walking, because this curves up through. And when you look at that, it seems to be walking up the wall. You kind of like feel a little bit lost and you don't know which way to go. I'm struggling to believe that this is still chapter 5. What was that? I swear to God I heard something. Wait, what? Red telephone boxes? What's going on here? Why is it darkening down a little bit? Telephone for Real Gamer 88. Telephone for Real Gamer 88. Wow. That was quite something, I must admit. That was definitely something. Let's go now. Let's go. Oh my god, this looks so cool. They've got all these big water slides. Well, I'm expecting that the copper pipework there is not a water slide. But which one? Okay, let's do a unanimous vote. If you had to choose which colour slide to go for, which one would you go for, and why? Leave a comment below, and you tell me your thoughts. I'm personally going to take the blue one. I could be wrong, but seeing how that's all closed off, like it's all in a full circular tube, it looks like we go upwards as well because of the whole flooring dimension, I suppose. Like in the treatment of how we walk up on different dimensions. So blue one it is. Let's do this. Whoa! And no. Clearly that wasn't the case. My God. How would one get up through there? I don't think you can get up through the sidings. I don't think so. Look at the way they fenced that off through. But that would be really scary, but cool at the same time. That's a little bit weird that the platform has been left like that. Just take a minute to sit down and admire what looks like one mahoosive confusing platform of a water. I say water park, but it's more like a massive water park. That's what I'd say. That yellow one looks like that could bring the most pain. It seems it. But away we go. That's enough sticking. Oh my. Am I going the right way for this? I should hope so. Down on top of this island here. It feels that we are. Don't get me wrong. Good lord. But I wonder, if I'm being brutally honest, obviously there's 3 massive water slides here. You've got blue, red and yellow. And I've got a gut feeling that whatever stairways that we take, it looks like the yellow one looks more promising. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. But it's definitely worth a try. It's definitely worth a try. Oh, no! Talk about being dropped in a hole. So, wow, didn't expect that. So guys, be careful as you go across. And if you're really unsure from standing up above the water level, just dive your head underneath it. But how accurate is this with your head through the... I can imagine it's be quite tense to some degree, but I think we're safe now. With a wet headset, because why not? Interesting. I think that's to say the stairways to the exit. I'm quite curious as to what this one is. Ooh. Interesting. That one brings that way. I'm gonna be skeptic and say that as much better as green exit sign and green emergency exit sign would be correct. I'm gonna explore walking up the wall and see where this leads to. Apparently this goes more upwards. Oh flipping hell. Oh no, not again. What's going on here? Talk about confusion buggery here. There's nothing that you can go through on the side, so we might as well just go through this part. What on earth is that noise? I think I need to go completely 180. Because look, nothing else here. Apart from that. Funny how this this colour way, not quite sure. Turquoise, that's the colour I was thinking of. That turquoise colour was trying to confuse. What did I say earlier? What did I say earlier about the yellow water slide out of the 3? Definitely going to give this a go. Oh, it's worth it. Let's do this. Let's go! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Whee! Woo-hoo! Whee! And smash! That was pretty cool. You've got to admit, that was pretty cool. Oh wow. I had a lot of fun. I most certainly did. Goodness me, wow. Not. There is. Hold on, back up. Is this game suggesting that I jump down through this? It's got to be, the way that's behaving. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Flipping hell. What a splash. Splash-a-rama. Confusing. Why not? Check around the left. That doesn't look like you can go anywhere. No. I suppose the same could be said for this area. Yeah, thought as much. That's a massive no-no. We just came from there. I'll have a quick look around here first. Sidestep. Because why not? That was a little bit more convincing. Ah. Okay. Maybe we go from here. Maybe straight ahead. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it for either side, so let's just go to the left here, because that looks like the more sensible way of getting out of here. See, now I feel like I'm in a shopping mall. I really do feel like I'm in a shopping mall with the way that there's like what looks like an escalator. Oh, it is a moving escalator. Very random. Very random indeed. Mind you, that looks like a monster's mouth. An open mouth snake. That's what it looks like. But let's be honest. That's really weird. All the hanged chairs to the wall. What is the meaning of that? It's like trying to preach the question, what is the meaning of this? Why is there so many chairs on the wall? Set up higher places? I don't know. Is that... See, now they've got telephone boxes. Well, that's just the one. There. On the random telephone box. Hey, sweetheart, just so you know, I'm going to sit on a chair that's hanging up on the wall and 20 feet high. Don't mind, I'm just sitting and hanging around doing nothing. Completely harmless. Getting closer to this green looking area. That's the end of that wall. Another area. Is that even a word? Another. What the? Is that a floating table or something? What is that? This is freaking me out a bit. No, that's a building. Is that a house? Why is the house shaking up like that around the roof again? Is it having an earthquake or something? The sooner I get off this escalator, the better. That's freaking me out a little bit. Can I just walk up here? That'd be no point walking. I can see that the end of the steps going inward into the escalator. Back around that sort of thing. That has got to be the most weirdest escalator experience that I've ever had. Truly, it really was. Whoa! Okay, wasn't expecting that. Quickly go back, just in case I missed anything out. Oh no, that's just a hole. We will go through here. If I know how to get through a doorway properly. Okay. It's a little bit weird. Weird place to put a pool. Oh my god, wow. Oh, there's a red water slide. Do we go down through that? I should think so. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? What the heck? I'm gonna hit myself. Did I just go through that flying? The heck was that all about? Well, bugger me, I'm in the clouds. Wow. Certainly didn't expect that. Wait, hold on, wait a second. Road. Well, that's thrown me off a little bit. Wasn't that the house that we saw that was like sort of shaken up a little bit? I wonder if we can go on that slide. Excuse me, I'd like to ride your red slide, please. Pretty please. I've been for a lot. I don't think I can actually walk in with this. I just did, and that was probably the wrong thing to do. Kids, do not ever randomly walk into falls like that ever again. Because there's no way of going back in. Because I was hoping to be really curious what would have been inside that house, but I don't think we're ever going to find out. Well, I see the area gets really dark further along here. so there was an earthquake. Why is that really shaking? Why was that really shaking? Did I go the wrong way? Should I have gone into a pool or something? That was the end of chapter 5. We're inside a house. Guys, this is the last chapter. This is the last chapter, Miel Gaming Darling, so anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let's get right into it. Looks like hand is pointing that way, I assume. Fair enough. We go out and see for that random swimming pool there. A little bit dangerous for my liking. Still copper, well it's not still, it's a copper pipe. Flipping out. I wouldn't certainly want to fall in and get close to that. I know it's a statue, but still not the nicest thing ever. Even as you go around through the other side. But chapter 5 was really good. I think so far that has been my favourite chapter, was chapter 5. It definitely took the cake off of chapter 4. Because I was originally going to say that chapter 4 was my favourite. But then again, what is to be said about this chapter, the final chapter, is another question. Ooh. Chessboard, but no pieces. Interesting. That's all windowed off. Will you just come through that way? Weird. Just a little bit weird. And then, where are we supposed to go? Ah, okay. Caught me off guard a little bit. Just go straight ahead, I suppose. So I think I'll go sideways here. This is all seems to be all well done. That's a chair, I know. Just admiring the wallpaper. There's another chair out here. Ah, okay, so it's just like... I'm not going to walk into them, just in case there is a hole that's next to it. That's another chair. We just go straight in through this doorway. And flipping hell, do not look down. Hopefully we'll get to that yellow slide. Oh my god, no. Oh. I'm not looking down. That's creepy. No. Oh, flipping hell, why did I even bother telling myself to look down? That is a floating chair, I know. Yeah, that is a floating chair because look, platform comes to an end here and that's literally hanging on the wall. I wonder if that leads to all the way up here. Now I really want to go for that yellow water slide. I really do. So I find that going through here more relaxing than any of the other types of room, whether it's like dark or that lime green sort of stuff, or going through like a sauna. This is my ideal cup of tea of what to go through. And before you ask, no, I'm not going to walk through that because look, there is nothing and you will fall through. Surprised our character can't swim. But I suppose that takes the element away from pools. I suppose we're flipping hell. Don't fall. Don't fall. Lord. Good golly Lord. That sounded like someone closed the toilet on a flooded toilet. Closed the lid of a flooded toilet. That's what it did sound like. Oh wowzers. There's the yellow slot. We're flipping out. Look at all the rubber rings. We just have to make our way through them. There's the stairway. Right in the middle here. No, nobody has urinated in this pool. It's a good thing you can't jump because I can imagine somebody would want to try and make a perfect landing on that chair. Well, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Whee! Slap. Ow! Talk about a head injury. Jesus. Nobody wants to, that's a horrible situation. Go down a fast water slide and then hit yourself straight to a column pole. What the heck? Talk about diverse layout. Oh, wooden like a sauna type wood. Is this a massive sauna? Look at that massive rock on this. Look at all the sauna seats. Wow. That's pretty. Yeah, I definitely don't want to touch that. I hope that don't explode near me. So that I don't think it's magic. Oh. Okay. This is getting interesting. Okay, so just a yellow slide, but no pull. Is there going to be a different image on the next window if there's one? Oh, there is. I wonder what that's going to show. Dipping with style. Oh, that's a water duck. I'm glad someone's not going to just go like dong 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 like straight at the window. Oh, flipping out. It makes you think like that, but it don't happen. It don't happen like that. Interesting. 2 chairs and a table. Where's it all coming to with this? I mean, the whole house, like neighbourhood houses, towards the end of chapter 5 was a little bit off throwing. Each had their own swimming pool. So I wonder. This clearly, obviously, is supernatural. Clearly. Oh. It's through this doorway. Should I have gone through? Wow. We're actually in the house. I bet you this goes upstairs. Or what is to... Absolutely out of the fucking question. What on earth is a massive sword doing on a water slide? No, that's just prompting me to actually check that out. Please tell me that don't spin. Oh my god. thing don't move. Oh goodness me. Oh, deep breaths, deep breaths. Right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, sense that up. 1, go. And spang dangle crash in there. Should I have gone that way? There you go. That's maybe one. Oh. I'm quite curious if I need to go through here. Flooded houses? Supposedly went on here then. I don't get this. That would just take me all the way back round. I think I want to go straight from here. And then down or up? Down. Oh, give me some bad vibes there. I've got a gut feeling that we need to have gone all the way down and then towards this pathway here. Or what on earth is this? Oh. No, I have to check that out. This really is claustrophobic. Interesting. Weird furniture, eh? Very weird selection of furniture. Noticing that there was 2 different colours water slides that joined together like a house. Seems to be making some form of. Oh, he was just on the other end here. Ah, good call out. I probably, if I played this all again, I probably wouldn't remember how to get there. So that would be fun. We should go up through the stairway here. And then, oh, don't fall down there. Definitely don't do that. in here. Wow. Would you like to come along with me? Or do you want to stick around here then? It's up to you. Stick around with me, you'll be fine. If you stay here, you're going to be turned into lamb chops. Oh. I couldn't eat lamb or anything. Oh. Lamb at least is my most hatred of all meat. I'll eat chicken, I'll eat beef, I'll eat pork, but not lamb. Too chew for me. I find it quite disgusting. Continuing on through here, and then what on earth is going on here? Like some Victorian industrial estate. All the conveyor belts and a massive wheel here. I get a feeling this ain't just some any ordinary place for swimming pools. It seems it that way for sure. Do you think somebody actually genuinely lives through here? Oh wow. What in the fucking hell? Now I've seen it all. I've really seen it all. I feel sorry for that person that's just been picked out. I hope they don't move. But that's really freaky. Is that an anger face or is that open shocked face? That's the same face. Same facial expression but just used differently because you got... This one looks more relaxed. Whereas this one I think is just placing his piece. Wow. Just... wow. And none of them move. Thank goodness for that. I think that really would have set me right off if that was the case. Anything else gone? No. I think the same is to be said on this other one here. Yeah. Or to make you think that you're walking into a dead end until you see a light at the side of it. Wow! Okay, interesting. We're in a museum. There's some of the kids' drawings. I wonder if it was the developers, if it was the developing team's children that did some of these paintings. Clearly a 5-year-old's not going to do that. Did that. Robbing, cops and robbers, holiday. And then what's this here? It's like a duck. And a cat. Random combination. Oh, is that 2 cats? I think that's 2 cats. That's a big chair. Obviously can't sit on that. Nothing. Went off scripted there. Excuse the pun. It's like a horse, maybe? Little bit frightened here. Please tell me that nothing comes out alive from that image. Oh my god, I'm feeling tensed up as it is. similar to some of the paintings that we saw earlier. Very clever, very clever. And I guess we walk through to the other side. And go up the stairway on the right hand side. What on earth is that thing here? It's like a pulse. What on earth? No. Well, that's one massive pulse. Like, that's got to be a vein or an artillery. On artillery, that's what I meant. Not an artillery, Jesus Christ. That's one massive artery. Got to be leading to a heart or something. Must be. There's no more vent window thing. Well, that's where it was just down there. Ah, no beers, no coffees then, no? No, none of them. None of those service, no? Ah, stuff used then. I'm walking through here. Oh, I like this. That's nice. Oh, this is very nice. Very nice indeed. Oh, okay. Floors are appearing. I wonder if they do it all the way up to the ladder here. Have we come to the end? Must be. Why else would there be a ladder like that? Because that was how we entered the first place. Was dropped up through a ladder like that, kind of hole. I don't know what to say to that. I think I may have thought a bit too early because it looks like it doesn't cutscene into something else. Wow. Well, I'll be darned. It's still ongoing. That's a big chair. What the? What did that just flash? That wasn't me losing the plot. Surely. It did throw me. Wait a second, I remember this area. Why am I getting similar vibes? Wasn't this from chapter 3 or chapter 2? Certainly feels like it. Okay, what's going on with that? All the signage there that's all clogged up. Careful, fall. Okay, so we'll try and go. Just looking closely at the floor, making sure we don't actually fall through. So it looks like we've got to go to that doorway to the right there. I'm staying this close to the shallow floor, like, because zoomed in just so that I avoid any dark holes. Nobody wants to fall through that. Could you imagine if that was real life? I mean, you can all swim, don't get me wrong. But if you know how to dive in and out, fair enough. But if you're somebody that can't swim, the psychological mental breakdown of being dragged into a hole if you can't swim, they'll scar you for life. Whoa, flipping hell, that. Jesus! Couldn't be dealing with that up close. Oh. Speak the daylight out. What the heck? That just blocks me off. All the mannequins have just, well, the statues have blocked me off. What is that all in reference? Two ducks, human hands, and the statue's head being pulled back with a smile. Oh, guess we've got to go this way. Getting out of here. This is getting a little bit claustrophobic for my liking. Oh. Wet table. What the? Are they all following me? What just happened there? And then the door was shut? Wow. That was brilliant. That was absolutely fantastic. I actually really enjoyed that. Out of all indie games that I've played, this has been my favourite. This has been my absolute favourite. Guys, if you're ever interested in playing something like a Liminal, like walking and exploring, at the same time, for a little bit of psychological horror, this will be the game. This really is the game. I've absolutely enjoyed it, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad that they actually took the time to do this, especially through with chapter 0. Somehow I've unlocked that. Well, I don't know about you, me old gaming darlings, but I think we should leave chapter 0 for another time. I think we should. I think we definitely should. That's a surprise to me on that one, but I was absolutely impressed with all of this. I really have, and I hope you guys at home, whether you watched it from live or you've been watched it through after this has gone live, either way, I hope you really did enjoy yourselves for the matter. So of course, by all means, me old gaming darlings, if you did like this video, leave a like and leave any feedback in the comment section below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe, as of course this helps grow the channel and more people can enjoy live content like this. And which of course you'd be notified when we go live, and as well as when a video gets uploaded. Who doesn't want to be notified? Exactly that. So of course, me old gaming darlings, hope you enjoyed the rest of the evening. And of course, we'll catch you next time for another pause in another time where we will do chapter 0. All the best, me old gaming darlings. Love to you all. Ta-da!